We're blessed that you are with us. We pray that this service may be a blessing to you so that you may go forth in the coming week to be a blessing to everyone whom you meet. At this time, do we have Linda Tyson and Aaron Bloom? I'd like you to come forward, please. Stepping here. These are the ones that have been working with the little stinkers. I mean, the young children in the congregation, and seeing that they have a program for us. In other words, that they have a way of telling the story for us this morning, that we hear it from children. And so we want to present both Linda and Aaron with a gift of thank you for all that you have done. And now go in peace, but your work isn't done. Thank you.
So our children are holding their stars. Would you hold them way up high? Let them see the stars. Thank you. All right. Here's our first one. Eyes up here. Be a light for Jesus. I'll show my love today. Be a light for Jesus. Shining all the way. I'll use my gifts and do good works. How to honor Him. I'll be a light for Jesus and never let it dim. Twinkle, twinkle, Christmas star, over Bethlehem afar. Up above the stable high, you're the brightest in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, Christmas star, over Bethlehem afar. Twinkle, twinkle, Christmas star, now I know just what you are. Light to guide us on your way, to the place where Jesus lay. Twinkle, twinkle, Christmas star, now I know just what you are.
Jesus said, you are the light of the world. No one lights a lamp and puts it under a bushel basket, but on a stand. And it gives light to everyone who is in the house.
Same way. Let your light shine before others. Let your light shine before others. So they may see your good works. They will see your good works. And give glory to your Father. Glory to your Father who is in heaven. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Make the world a show. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Make the world a show. No, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Christmas time and all year long, I'm gonna let it shine. Christmas time and all year long, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm
Jesus is going to be born right here in Bethlehem.
Isn't that nice? Then we'll all get a chance to see him.
Who is baby Jesus?
He's going to grow up to be the Messiah.
That sounds important.
It is. He's going to lead them the world and start the Christian church.
That means he's the most important baby the world has ever known.
If he's going to be born right here, we ought to do something special in his honor.
Yes, he ought to have a special star all his own. Would one of you like to be a special star?
I'm too young. I don't even know how to twinkle yet.
I'm too tiny, no one can see me.
I'm too weak. My light might go out.
My place in the sky is too inconspicuous. No one would notice me. What about you, little star?
I'm too unimportant. Nobody would pay any attention to me.
What are we going to do? None of us can be a special star.
We'll have to ask someone else. Who would do the best job?
The moon. He's the brightest light in the night sky. Oh yes, let's ask the moon.
Go ahead, ask him. It was your idea.
Let someone else do it. I'm afraid.
You don't have to be afraid. He's really very nice.
If you know him so well, then you ask him.
All right, I will. Mr. Moon, we're the stars of Bethlehem.
Aren't you the cute little sparkler stuff?
We came to ask you something.
Ask away. I'm sure I'll know the answer. It's not that kind of question.
The baby Jesus is going to be born in Bethlehem, and we think he should have a special star.
And you want to know if I oppose? I most certainly do.
No, we want to ask you to be his star. Will you?
Of course not. I'm not a star. I'm the moon. Why, before Handsome knew about the one true God, some of them whisper me as a god.
We know how important you are. That's why we asked you.
I can't be a special star because I'm not a star. I change my shape and move all through the sky. You'll have to find someone else.
Not the one to do this,
I'm so disappointed.
But what he said was true. He can't get any bigger or brighter than a full moon. He does move around. There's no way anyone would know he was doing anything unusual.
Who do we ask now?
It's too big of a job for one, so let's ask a constellation.
I don't think this is going to work.
One star can't do it. A constellation is the perfect solution.
But constellations are so clannish. They stick together and ignore the rest of us.
That is what makes them a constellation.
And Orion is so gruff, if the three littlest stars are afraid even to come with us to ask him.
It will make it a new honor if he says yes. Oh, Mr. Orion.
Who dares speak to Orion?
I'm small star of Bethlehem.
You must be small. We can't see you.
It doesn't matter. I just wanted to ask you to come to Bethlehem to be an honor guard for the baby Jesus.
The Bethlehem babe is the Prince of Peace.
Yes, he is. You know about him, Len.
We are a constellation of violence. We are not fit to honor the babe.
Do you really think so? Maybe you're just being humble.
We are not fit to honor the Prince of Peace.
It is our number, all together, more than the others. We shine much better. We cannot help you or you. Not fit to shine for Jesus. Not fit to shine for Jesus. Not the one to do this job. It's not the work God has for me. Not the one to do this job. Look and you will see. Not the one to do this job. It's not the work God has for me. Not the one to do this job. Look and you will see.
All right, if you say so. Can you imagine Gruffled Orion having such a constant?
What are we going to do? Who else is there to ask?
There are thousands of other stars in the sky.
But how do we choose?
What about the stars over Jerusalem? They're used to guarding royalty.
Oh, little star, you're so smart. That's the perfect solution.
It's your turn to ask.
All right, here I go. Oh, stars over Jerusalem, may we talk to you?
Why? You're so small. Your rays only go in one direction.
We know we're small. That's why we've come to you for help.
What do you want?
We'd like you to be an honor guard for our baby who's going to be born in Bethlehem.
Impossible. We only guard royalty.
He's the Prince of Peace.
We guard the representatives of the Imperial Caesar.
He's going to be the most important man in the world when he grows up.
If he weren't that important, he would be born here in Jerusalem. Go away, little specks, and stop bothering us. We are
more important than we are or will ever be.
There isn't much time left. Who else can we ask?
What about our own Judean stars?
I don't know. They're pretty busy.
They wouldn't have to go far and they'd understand the important things.
All we can do is ask you. You ask. You're the youngest. They won't refuse you.
Stars that shine over Judea. Do you have a minute?
We have all eternity.
The baby Jesus is going to be born in Bethlehem very soon.
Yes, we know.
He's the Son of God and should have a special star to honor him.
That sounds like a good idea.
Will you provide the honor star?
Us, we can't do anything like that.
Why not?
We are old stars set in our ways. They have guided and comforted the shepherds and hills for generations. We can't change now.
Why not?
We have our own job and we do it well. If you want somebody to do something out of the ordinary like that, it should be some youngster. Young ones are always willing to try something new.
Who can do it?
Ask the North Star. He knows everything.
Oh yes, he's just the one to ask. Thank you. Did you hear that?
We should have thought of him ourselves. Tiny Star, it's your turn to ask.
I'd be glad to. Oh, Mr. Polaris.
Well, well, what are you Bethlehem stars doing up here in the North Pole?
Mr. Polaris, we know you're the most important star in the sky.
Flattery, flattery, you must want a favor.
Yes, we do, but not for ourselves. We're looking for a way to honor the baby Jesus, and we thought maybe you come to Bethlehem and be a special star.
That would be an honor indeed, and I'd like to, but I'm afraid I can't.
Please, won't you think it before you say no?
I'm sorry, but there's just no way I can manage it. All the travelers in the world use me as their direction finder. And if I were to move, many ships would founder and many lives would be lost. And what sort of honor would that be for the baby?
North
Thanks for asking me. I'm honored that you thought of me. Let me know if there's anything else I can do to help.
There is. You can help us find a star who will be a special star. We've asked everyone and they all said no.
Whom have you asked?
We asked the moon.
But he said he wasn't a star. And we asked Orion.
He said he wasn't good enough. Next, we asked stars over Jerusalem.
They said they were too important. So we asked the stars over Judea.
And they said they were too old to change, and we should ask you.
And you have your own job to do.
I guess you'll just have to do it yourself.
But I'm too young. I don't even know how to twinkle yet.
And I'm too weak. My light might go out.
I'm too tiny. No one can see me. My place in the sky is too inconspicuous. No one would notice me.
I'm too unimportant. Nobody would pay any attention to me.
Maybe each of you alone is too small, but what would happen if you all worked together?
We never thought of that.
Maybe we could do it. If we try our very best.
Let's all try.
Star in the sky, a baby in a barn, choirs singing in the middle of the night. It seems like Christmas turns everything upside down. A lady was carrying many packages in the store. Way up to her eyeballs, she bumped into a man. They fell onto the floor. He bent down to pick them up, and she says, "I hate Christmas. It turns everything upside down." Well, of course. That's what Christmas is all about, to turn everything upside down, because after all, Christmas is about a baby. And a baby's chief business is rearrangement. From who's important in the family to where the dishes end up on the table. A family's life is divided into two parts. There's BC and there's AD. BC means before child. AD means after deluge. And that's what children do. Children turn things upside down. And it was the way that was supposed to be. The Apostle Paul said in the New Testament, God chose what is weak in the world God chose what is low and despised in the world to work out God's way of winning humankind back to himself. Or as Mary exalted in her song, God has put down the mighty from their thrones and lifted up the lowly. That is the work that Jesus did. Jesus was not raised in metropolitan Jerusalem, but in a peasant village way up north, a town of no more than 24 people by the name of Nazareth. And when he grew, he took children in his arms and said, "Anyone who wants to follow me must become like a little child." And when he was on trial 33 years after his birth, one of the main charges against him was, "This man eats with tax collectors and sinners." But that's what Christmas is all about, to turn things upside down so that God came into the world of sulking, grumpy, selfish people, to turn them into giving, sharing, and caring people. A song in the sky, a baby in a barn, and a star in the sky. Joy to the world. The Lord has come to turn everything upside down. Go in peace.